Mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang. Oh, we hangin', we bang, oh, we bangin'. Oh, we are having homemade chicken salad. Doesn't that look delicious? We have some homemade tortilla chips, low carb. We have some cut up cucumbers, and we are drinking strawberry watermelon flavored water. Ooh, wee! Doesn't that look absolutely delicious? Who want a yummy bite? What's up, Yummy Biters? Welcome back to another episode of Yummybitestv. Y'all already said, we're drinking orange watermelon, no, strawberry watermelon flavored water today. Yes, y'all. Delicious. Yeah, I'm so used to saying orange. Anyway. Hey man, who is ready for this mother flipping mukbang? Homemade chicken salad. Who loves chicken salad? Oh gosh, oh my god, y'all, I made my own craisins. Yep, because the ones at the grocery store have too much sugar and carbs. Can't do it. This is delicious. Oh my gosh. Y'all, the original recipe comes from Auntie Amanda, but I definitely tweaked it. Definitely. Because it wasn't keto. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Y'all have to check out my recipe on this. If you're keto, it's the perfect recipe. And you're supposed to put candied pecans in here. But keto people, you can make your own at home. I decided not to put any. Next time I will, and I'm gonna make them. I cut some raw jalapenos and put it in here. Never done that. It is. Oh my god, it's so good.
I knew this was gonna be good. Spicy. With them jalapenos, my God. Some of y'all told me that y'all be watching me at work. Yeah, I have to turn it down. And I see why now. But I can't help it, honey. That's how I enjoy my food. Sorry. Let's see how it tastes with cucumber. Definitely not better than the syrup. The red onions, the celery, such a good combination, my gosh. And the cranberries. This is good. Y'all know I was mad at Auntie Amanda. And I never made her chicken salad after that. I'm over it. I wonder how she's feeling now. You know what I mean? I don't know. I wonder if she's still for Trump. Because I was shocked that she was, like, when I had first heard her, like, I'm like, this couldn't be true. Oh, God, please, no. Because she would repost certain things about Kamala. I'm like, what is wrong with this girl? And then I found out, and I was like, oh, no, I can't. I was just like, I just thought she was somebody else. And, you know, she might be a nice person, but, girl, like, just some of the stuff that she said, I'm just like, yeah, I can't follow you anymore. We don't believe the same things. Like, it's, But it's funny because I connected with her initially. And maybe she just wasn't showing her true self. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to her. I do wonder how she is. And how she feels now. Speaking of how somebody feels now, y'all heard Candace backpedaling? I knew it was coming. I was just waiting. I had just been waiting. Because honestly, she said some really ignorant things before. She's done some, like, oh my God. But I always knew she wasn't stupid. And I was just waiting for the day. Because he has been doing stuff since day one. At first, it started off with her not trusting Elon. And now, it's Donald. She's like, Donald's trying to take away our free speech. And she was telling her audience to stand with Harvard in their decision. And y'all, Harvard's not alone. There's other colleges banding with Harvard, y'all, to like create a united like front. Like, we're not going for this. We're not changing nothing at our colleges. Take what you want, I guess. Anyway, but y'all know that Harvard filed a lawsuit on, was it Donald Trump or the administration? Donald Trump. And the administration probably, like. So that's what's going on. And I heard that a group of Democrat, I don't know if it was senators, anyway, went to, El Salvador to check on, the Maryland father. I haven't gotten an update about what's going on with that. But, yeah, can't wait to find out what's going to happen with that period. Like, is he going to come back? How scary is that, though? To be just taken from somewhere. Just to say you went to the grocery store and you trying to buy, some stuff for spaghetti for the night, and they come and get you, and you're to never to return. And what is baffling me is how are some people getting to go home and tell their story, but others aren't. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are they getting to go home? Is it that they're proving their citizenship, or they got somebody advocating for them? How are they able to get out? That's what I want to know. Oh boy, this is, oh my gosh, wow. Oh yeah, Wu-Tang with it, Wu-Tang with it. Take a yummy bite with it. Y'all have that freaking song in my head. Apparently it's a Wu-Tang with it is a dance that people from Florida do. And y'all, it is such a up-tempo freaking dance. I could do it if I wanted to. I'd probably hurt something. Mmm. Mmm. I should have brought a spoon. Whew. Spicy. And you know what? This is delicious and nutritious. Ooh. It's hot. Mmm. 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 It's something. Trump endorses the end of due process. What does that mean? Hold up, y'all.
Donald Trump just basically endorsed the end of due process in the United States, saying that not everybody can get a trial. When talking about immigrants that he's removing from the country, he said, we have to do this or we're not going to have a country any longer. We cannot give everyone a trial because to do so would take, without exaggeration, 200 years. We would need hundreds of thousands of trials for the hundreds of thousands of undocumented immigrants we are sending out of the country. Such a thing is not possible to do. What a ridiculous situation we are in. So that right there is the president of the United States endorsing the end of due process for people that he doesn't like, saying, you know what, there's just too many trials, let's not have them at all. This is such a dangerous
crazy,
precedent to set. We in the United States have...
And it can be done. Why not? Why are y'all in such a freaking hurry? You know what I mean? If you wasn't in such a hurry, y'all would be able to give everybody due process like the law says. But you'd rather go against it so you can hurry up and get everybody out. What is the hurry? I don't know. Statistics don't say that they be unaliving that many freaking people. We got people here that do more than anybody that come from any other country. I'm not gonna say they're the ones who need to be deported, but no, they're due process also. Ooh, this is so good. So now he's basically trying to tell us that's what they want to do. Okay? They just want to remove them and get rid of them without nothing. They just want to pluck them out of their lives. They don't even care. You know.
Valued the right to due process for our entire existence. Our founding fathers debated this very thing, and now Donald Trump is saying, you know what, it doesn't really matter. It's wrong, it's anti-America, it's anti-Constitution, and it's anti-democracy, and that's the truth. Everyone, regardless of the accusations against them, deserve due process. They deserve a court date, they deserve a trial, they deserve to hear the evidence against them. That's final. As a reminder, I post on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and more. It'd mean a lot if you check it out. Link in my bio.
So, there's that. Club Shay Shay. Shannon Sharp, y'all. Me and Mershaw talked about it yesterday. I didn't have all of the details. But they have a recording of him saying if because he was on the phone, I guess with his girlfriend, somebody he used to talk to. And what's funny to me is, why was she recording the conversation? Excuse me, why was she recording the conversation? Red freaking flag. You know what I'm saying? Why was she recording it? Anyway, they're on the phone. And I don't know what they're talking. It's just a clip, y'all. I want to hear the whole conversation, because there's a lot of people in the comments talking about, we need to hear the whole conversation, not just this little snippet, because she had said he told her that she was treating him like a DICK, right? And she was like, don't try to manipulate me. And he was like, if you say that word one more time, I'm going to choke the shit out of you when I see you. Right? Okay. So, yeah, when he said that, I was like, what? That's a little off-putting. And she's like, well, I don't want to be choked. All the while, knowing that she was recording, like, I don't know. It just gives, I don't know. Shannon ain't had no business saying that, though. I hope he ain't never put his hands on her. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, She's claiming all kinds of stuff. Suing him for $50,000, y'all. She's claiming that he R-worded her. I don't know why I had a feeling that Shannon was going to get caught up one day. But it comes on the heels of him about to sign some huge, I think like $100 million deal, because Tony Busby is the lawyer for whoever this lady is. Okay, and y'all know he be filing frivolous lawsuits. He's the one who filed that lawsuit with that young lady who lied about Jay-Z and Puffy. Yeah. So it's like, dang, you don't never get enough? Like, people must not threaten these lawyers to take their licenses or anything, Like, they can just do anything. They can tell any old kind of lies. They can, dang. That ain't against the law. Trying to set somebody up with a lawsuit knowing that the person that you are representing is lying. I guess that's their job, right? I guess that's the lawyer's job. That's literally their job, to lie. Like, if their client actually, like, unalives somebody, they're gonna lie and say that they didn't do it. That's them working for the client. Girl, wow. Yeah, I couldn't be a lawyer. I remember that it crossed my mind, like, early on, to be a lawyer. No. And I feel like that's a really dangerous job too. Like, you are lying, and you know that your client did something horrible and heinous, but you gotta lie. But you gotta live in that same community with all of these people. You know what I'm saying? You help get somebody off that actually did something. You know they did it. Couldn't be me. I couldn't do it. I don't know where I would live. I surely wouldn't live in the neighborhood. I wouldn't live nowhere. Like, that's why I couldn't do it. Because I live really far. My watermelon plant got its first, not watermelon, my tomato plants got their first flower. Today I was so freaking happy. My bell peppers are growing, y'all. And I'm sprinkling this white powder that kills like insects and stuff like that. I'm sprinkling it in the bed because, y'all, I don't have time. I need my stuff to grow, and I don't need these insects to come and eat up everything, because they would eat up the whole thing. I can't do it. How? It seems to be working. My bell peppers is growing. My cayenne peppers is growing. I'm just happy. I have to read y'all's comments today. Hold up. Listen to Candace, y'all. This is her.
Trump administration is fighting against free speech in America. And that is very sad for me to say and to report as someone who has been a supporter of Donald Trump. We cannot allow our rights to be infringed upon. And if you think it's going to stop with college campuses, you're out of your mind. So you better buck up and root for Harvard University in this fight. You better hope that they defeat the Trump administration and this absurd definition. They even include parts of the Bible. They're like, you can't say that the Jews had anything to do with Christ, killing Christ. Which is, you know what that is? It's not symptom. It's anti-Catholic. The Trump administration is fighting against free speech in America. And that is very sad for me to say. And
I'm glad she spoke up. She needs to speak up for a whole lot of other stuff that he's doing. I haven't heard her speak up, except for the Gaza stuff. She spoke up for that. But all the other stuff he's doing, getting rid of all of our history, and like, I can't lie, it was nice to hear her speak up about it. Student loans, y'all. Y'all, if your student loans were in forbearance, or you know, you had put like a hold on it, you know, for the hard times, you know how everybody did. Anyway, the Trump administration about to get rid of all of that, honey. And they said by, what was it, May 2nd? They're going to lift that up. Let's see, here we go.
In other news, the Trump administration has announced we will put an end to Joe Biden's illegal student loan bailout attempts. No student loan has been referred to collection since March of 2020. That comes to an end. On May 5th, the Department of Education will resume involuntary collections for borrowers with defaulted...
Y'all, isn't this a trip how they doing this? And they already know people can't even buy eggs. What makes them think... Y'all, what makes them think that people are going to be able to pay their student loans? It's like that for a reason. People can't even pay rent. So, y'all, they're saying for the people... Let me let you.
Federal student loans. The student loan portfolio controlled by the federal government is nearly $1.6 trillion. But fewer than 4 out of 10 borrowers are in repayment. This is unsustainable, unfair, and a huge liability for American taxpayers. Debt cannot be wiped away. It just ends up getting transferred to others. So why should Americans who didn't go to college or went to college and responsibly paid back their loans pay for the student loans of other Americans? The Trump administration will never force taxpayers to pay student loan debts that don't belong to them. Student loan borrowers need clarity, and we're finally giving it to them. Borrowers will now be clearly expected to repay their loans, and those who default on their loan obligations will face involuntary collections. The government can and will collect defaulted federal student loan debt by withholding money from borrowers, tax refunds, federal pensions, and even their wages. America is $36 trillion in debt. We must get our fiscal house in order and restore common sense to our country. If you take out a loan, you have to pay it back. It's very simple. President Trump will not kick the can down the road anymore.
Sorry.
In other news, the Trump administration has announced...
I can't stand her. I'm sorry. I can't. Maybe we should have listened to somebody else say it, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you're either gonna have to start paying or try to get it deleted. And that's what people are saying, that instead of, you know, paying it, try to get it deleted. You know what I'm saying? I'm currently paying mine. I've been paying it for a while. But I want to try to get my stuff deleted. I'm still just trying to find the right, like, paperwork that I'm supposed to submit, like the right, explanation that I'm supposed to submit and how I'm supposed to do it, all that good stuff. I was supposed to have been done it, y'all, but I just haven't gotten around to it. That's all. Excuse me. My goodness, what's going on here? So there's that. They're gonna start, and if you can't pay your student loans, they're gonna put it as a they're gonna put it on your credit. And this one lady, she made a video, and she was like, she noticed they had already put hers on her credit. Her credit score went down 144 points. Girl, if my credit score went down that much, I would be so upset, y'all, because I worked hard to get my credit score good. So if you haven't already tried to get those loans, erase off your credit, or just erase period, go ahead and do that. Because May 2nd, that's when they're going to do it, all of this. I believe they say May 2nd. They're going to lift the veil. They're so evil. It's just so weird. Like, it's like they don't think. If the people that you are talking to can't even afford eggs, what makes you think they're going to be able to pay back a student loan? People can't pay their rent. Nothing. Can't buy a car. Y'all, this was too good. Too good. Okay. Did y'all hear about the Indian man that was wrongly accused of trying to kidnap somebody's baby? Y'all, this lady accused this man, and all he was doing was trying to ask for where something was in a Walmart, y'all. She just lied. There's footage. And this man is in jail right now. And he didn't even do anything wrong. All he did was ask her, what happened? I'm going to show you. Listen.
The shopper in this video is accused of a terrible crime, snatching a little boy at Walmart. The mother's accusation was disturbing.
Did someone try to take you from Mommy? Yeah.
Caroline Miller says it started when the shopper asked where he could find Tylenol at a Walmart in Atlanta.
It's over there. And as soon as I did that, that's when he just picked him up out of my arms.
What followed, she said, was a tug-of-war over the kid. She called 911.
I was in the Walmart and I had to rip my baby out of some other man's hands because he was trying to snatch him.
Someone trying to snatch your baby?
Yes.
56-year-old Mahendra Patel was charged with kidnapping and simple assault. But this newly released surveillance tape appears to paint an entirely different picture, showing Patel asking Miller about the Tylenol. And you can see her pointing toward the drug aisle. What is going on there? Because that is the point where she is alleging he was trying to grab her son and she was pulling him back.
Her children are sort of hanging off of this cart, and you see Mr. Patel almost lean in to help. And then moments later, literally split seconds later, she starts to rise to point out the Tylenol. Then within 1 or 2 seconds after that, you see her in a screen laughing with another gentleman.
The tape shows that minutes after she claimed he tried to kidnap her son, there was a subsequent encounter where Patel shows the woman he found the Tylenol. He then checks out, stops to talk to an employee, then leaves.
Wow.
I think it's crystal clear from the video. You can see that there's no assaulting conduct. You can see there's no battery. You can see he doesn't actually take the child from the mother.
The shopper in this video
Wow.
is accused of a terrible crime, snatching a little...
I hope to God he gets to justice day. He's literally in jail for nothing. He went to go get some medicine, probably for his wife, y'all. Can you imagine? And got arrested for trying to snatch somebody's child that he never did. Can you imagine if they never had that film in Walmart? If they never had recorded what the freak happened? He would have gone to prison for nothing. For nothing. Why did she do that? Like, is she out of her mind? I hope they charge her with the most, like... I hope they charge her with something, because she just flat out lied. Straight up just lied. I mean, I guess you could just do that nowadays. Like, you could just lie on somebody and it just be the truth because they said it was. Like, that is, can you imagine? Like, put yourself in his position. Like, I cannot even imagine. Like, I would be livid. I know he in that prison. I heard that he's been still in there, allegedly, and he's been in there for like 2 months. He better sue the pants off of some daggone body. Straight up. Did they even do an investigate? Like, I guess they can't investigate until after. I don't freaking know. I just know it's crazy. It is crazy. She needs to be charged. I would be surprised if they didn't charge her with anything. Like, honestly, she needs to be charged. All right. Let me go ahead and read you guys' comments. Okay. What? Okay.
MUKBANG.
Okay. All right, y'all. So, Michael Stewart 198 says the food looks amazing. Love your hair, Yummy. Keep up the amazing work, Yummy. Thank you, Michael. Girl. I did not just say that. Cheryl Alexander 6343 says 10, and she sends some emojis. Thank you, girl. Onique Darion Mom Taylor says, hey, Yummy Bites, the food looks delicious. Thank you, sis. Okay. Nelly Eats 6634 says, hey, Yummy, now that looks good. I am going to the store today for the ingredients to make that tonight. Yours is a 10 out of 10 for the win. Have a blessed day, Yummy girl. Thank you, girl. And let me know how you liked it. Let me know, y'all. I'll be excited to know. Rainbow Blast says, he has spoken and he is correct. He has spoken and he is correct. Who was we talking about? Dang, Rainbow. Erica Adams says, I think Natalie is scared of Rolly too. Yes, Natalie's scared, honey. Because, honey, if I was the big dog and Rolly came at me wrong, please, first of all, Rolly would be nowhere near me. And I gotta be honest. Me and her would have never been friends again after she put her hands on me the first time. Like, I honestly, y'all, who's in the business of somebody fighting them and then y'all becoming best friends? I don't know. I don't do it. I don't. Now, that has happened once in my freaking life. With my old best friend. We had a fight in the eighth grade. And she came up to me like a couple months later because she wanted to be friends. And I remember just saying, okay, you know, she was like, you want to be friends again? She came riding up to me on her bike. And I was by myself because I ain't had nobody to play with because me and her was always together, you know? And she's like, you want to be friends? I remember her saying that, y'all. And I was so relieved. I was like, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that was the first and the last time. Yeah, and I was a child. But, baby, when I'm grown, it ain't no way that you're going to put your hands on me and us be back the same like we were. Absolutely not. It ain't happening, Captain. Like, but in that situation, girl, Rolly would have long been gone. I would have found me somebody else to be on the show. Rolly would have never been able to be on the show with me. Now, I think that Rolly kept her because of the money, the views. They knew. See, Natalie, she understands business. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have just, you know, taken that real personal. But Natalie didn't. The first thing that was on her mind was money. And if it wasn't on her mind, it was on somebody's mind that was talking to her, okay? Or that's on her team. And they're like, no, don't let her go. Bring her back. People want to see her. You know, that drama, people are going to come back to watch that. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's why she did it, but maybe, you know, they became friends. Maybe Rolly might have apologized. Who knows what happened behind closed doors to make her, you know, to make them want to, you know, be friends like that. I don't know. Anyway. Let's see. Erica Adams says, yeah, that was crazy how Diamond hit Natalie like that. But they also said on Instagram that Diamond and Taseki got some fighting, and Diamond stood 10 toes with Taseki. Now, that ain't what I heard. I heard Taseki fought Dolly. That girl, I saw that clip, and I was like, Dolly, what? Didn't you have a seizure the last time you had tried to fight? Girl, it's not for you. Fighting is not for you, girl. You're risking your literal life. Did y'all see how she fell? Not even funny. Did y'all see how she fell? She didn't connect not one hit with Taseki. Taseki, every hit that Taseki threw landed, y'all. And she literally felt like this, y'all. It's like, have you not seen Taseki fight? Girl, you should have known not to run up on that. Anyway, this is how she felt. Just like that. Y'all, I can't believe it. At this point, if you fight Taseki, that means that you already know that you're not gonna win. Okay? You already know it. You're just putting yourself out there for what? To get injured? Hell no. Anyway, she says, got some fighting and Diamond stood 10 toes with Taseki. Girl, I gotta see this because I do not believe that. Exactly. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet, honey. I haven't seen it. Erica Adams also says, hey sis, the food looks good. Happy Taco Tuesday. Thank you, girl. And y'all, that's the end of the comments for now. All right. Thank y'all so much for interacting with the video. Y'all, this is the end. Is it? Anyway, that chicken salad, oh my gosh. It's absolutely delicious, y'all. Now, this is a 1 million out of 10. 1 million out of 10 for the win. I promise you, y'all. Y'all have to try that, okay? It is a must try. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Okay, make sure y'all follow me on the Family Blog channel and follow me on my cooking channel at Cooking Keto with Yummy Bites. Okay, now if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure y'all thumbs up this video, subscribe if you haven't already for everyday videos. Everyday videos. Hey, hey, and I will see you guys on tomorrow. Peace. Y'all come back now. Yeah. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.